Hey, what's up guys? My name is COBUMAN and in this video I'm going to show you how to recover your deleted files. So let's say you've deleted something and even emptied out your recycle bin. I can show you how to recover that. So let's get to it. Alright guys, just first of all, just to kind of mention, this does not require any additional software, anything like that. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it through using your Windows. So if you have Windows 7, Windows 8, or Windows 10, I can show you exactly how to recover a file that's been deleted and you even emptied your recycle bin. Okay, but first of all, I wanted to explain to you how this works exactly and how it's possible to do so. Okay, there's no trick to it or anything like that. It's just knowing how to do it. Okay, first of all, the way you can recover this is from a system restore. And if you're not familiar with that, every time you, for example, install a program on your computer, your operating system, which is Windows, creates a system restore point, right? Okay, and this happens also periodically. I think it happens once a week. It automatically creates a once a week system restore point for your computer, and you can also create one manually. So what happens is, what I will show you is how to recover the specific file that you've deleted from that restore point. And I'm not talking about restoring your computer to a previous point at all. I'm talking about specifically retrieving that one file that you are missing. Okay, so in order to be able to do so, you got to make sure that you have created that file before your system restore point was created, right? So for example, let's say you do it right now. Let's create a new I don't know, text document, right? And we're gonna name it to delete. Okay, so if I go ahead and right click this and delete, right? If I delete it and empty my recycle bin, and as soon as it pops up here, if I empty my recycle bin like that, it's gone forever. And the reason it's gone forever is because my computer did not restore not create a system restore point at this point, right? So there's no way for me to recover it. But if this file was from a week ago, I'd be able to find it and restore it, no problem. Okay, now let's make sure that our system restore or system protection is enabled, which enables our system automatic system restore point. So we just got to make sure that it's enabled. Okay, so there are a couple of ways of getting to that. First one is through just our system properties. So if we just type in system here, and you can do this by right-clicking your like computer icon on your computer and just selecting properties, and let's just go here, and then here you would select advanced system settings. Okay, now let's just make sure that our system restore system is enabled, and in here it will be a fourth tab over. Okay, so it's a fourth tab where it says system protection. We got to make sure that's selected here. So if this was disabled, you can see that our protection system is enabled. Okay, so we got to make sure this is enabled, otherwise we won't be able to do anything with it. Okay, so let's just go ahead and if it's disabled, you can go ahead and select configure here. So you select configure here, and then you got to make sure that it's turned on. So if you see it like that where it's disabled, make sure it's turned on, and then select on, and then specify the size of how much size you want to allocate to it, right? So percentage of whatever your disk space is, whatever you feel comfortable with. Okay, so once you're done with that, you can click apply. Okay, and now you have your system protection on, or system restore. Now your computer is going to automatically save once a week your basically image of your computer, whatever you have saved on there. Okay, and also, like I said, it can also save it. If you, for example, install a new computer, you do a full not a new computer, new program, I'm sorry. You install a new program, you do a full restart, and then chances are it will create a restore point. Okay, it doesn't happen all the time, but it can do that. Okay, just to show you another real quick way I had to get to the same point, you can just type in here, so in your search, create a restore point. You see how it pops up here. You can just type in create a restore point, and then it will basically take you to the exact same spot. Okay, so now that we know that our system restore feature is enabled, then we can go ahead and test our system here to see if indeed we can recover a deleted file that's important to us, right? And in case you're wondering what I'm using here as a virtual desktop here, I'm just going to post a video link to what I've created on how to install virtual desktop software so that way you can experiment with different type of operating systems. Okay, so to just make this to make this easier to understand, let's go ahead and create a backup of our system, which is a system restore point. Okay, in order for us to do it manually, we would in our system properties under system protection, underneath here we would just go ahead and click create. Okay, and from here we can just name it whatever, and so that way just so we can have a backup of it, go ahead and create, and now it's going to create a restore point. And while this is happening here, let me just point out a thing. Down here I went ahead and real quick and created a bitmap image, so just a picture image that's just called important picture. Okay, so once this is complete, it's going to make a backup of it. Okay, and let me just point to another thing here. I'm just going to go to my documents here, so your documents, or it might just be labeled my documents here, or it might be just labeled as your name, your login name. Okay, so here in our my documents folder, I created a text file that's called file that is important to me. Okay, so now that this over here has finished, right, now we have a restore point. Now we're going to head and close this out. Now we have a copy or a backup of this file. Okay, so just to prove it to you that this works, I'm just going to go ahead and permanently delete this. But in our case, it's okay because it wouldn't be a permanent solution since we have a backup of it, which is our system restore point. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and delete it. Right, this is on our documents folder. Okay, and here you can tell that it's in our recycle bin, but we're just going to go ahead and permanently delete this from here. Okay, we're just going to empty our recycle bin, and as you know, normally this would be gone. Right, it's gone now. It's not there. Okay, let me just go back here. Here's our folder again, and it's empty. Right. In order for us to restore this, we would go ahead and let me just go back one here, right click our documents folder, or it might be called my documents depending on which version of Windows you have, and we're just going to go ahead and click restore previous version here. Okay, so right click, restore previous version. Okay, and then we're going to have this pop up here. To find yourself where we need to be exactly here, we're going to have to select a second tab from the top. It says previous version. Okay, and now you can see that there exists a backup of this folder already. Okay, so we can simply here just click restore, and or we can just literally open this version of my documents here. Okay, and it tells you here there's the name of your folder, and there it is, the backup of it, which is our system restore point. So we can just go ahead and click open here. This is what I like to do if I just want to take a specific document that I want to save. So you just click open, and here it is. There's our file, right, that we deleted, that we emptied from our recycle bin. And from here, you can do whatever you want. You can just copy it and put it back where you want it. You know, you just copy paste it, or anywhere you want. And there you go, it, guys. You have successfully recovered a deleted file. So let's go ahead and do the same thing for our desktop icon, right? So here's our picture, important picture. Let's go ahead and delete it. And the reason I'm doing it for my documents and for desktop is because they're most commonly used places to save documents and pictures. Okay, so just go ahead and let me just go ahead and go in here. There's our important picture, and let's go ahead and empty recycle bin. And then there it is, it's gone. Okay, so in order to recover this, since this was on our desktop, we would go to our desktop. So let's go ahead and find our desktop folder, and here it is. It's on the left hand side here, and there's also right here. Okay, alternatively, you can go to see users, your local profile name, which is that, and there's your desktop icon. Okay, but just to kind of make it simple, let's go ahead and right click this one, quick access here. Okay, and then we can select same deal, restore previous version, and then go to a previous version tab, which is right here, and here it is. Okay, here's our backup, and then click open, and there's our file, important picture, and I'm just going to go ahead and copy it to desktop, right? Okay, and there it is. It's back on our desktop, guys. It's perfectly and safely restored back. Okay, now just to kind of reiterate, guys, this won't work unless you have a system restore point already created, which again, chances are it has been already done at some point for you in the past. So you don't have to manually create a restore point, any of that. Just go ahead and do what I did, and chances are you will find the document that you're missing. Okay, guys, I really hope this video helps you a lot. And especially that you don't have to download any special software or anything like that. Now you know how to do it manually. You know exactly what those other applications that that say that they will do this for you, they're doing the exact same thing. Okay, they're not doing anything special, they're doing this exact same thing. Okay, so now you know, and knowledge is power, right? This is a great thing to know. Now you can do it for yourself, for your friends, or anybody else. Okay, thank you very much, guys, for watching. And if you like my videos, go ahead and subscribe. I'll definitely have more these type of videos. Leave a like, leave a comment, and I appreciate you. Have a good one. Okay, bye bye.